Hi everyone, Shawn here from Chordistry.com. Today I'm going to show you how to play Drunk by Ed Sheeran, another one off of his previous album, Plus. Now if you check the description, you're going to find a link to the chord chart. While you're down there, you'll see my social media links, and you can hit that subscribe button if you want more lessons just like this one. Alright, I'm going to zoom in now so we can check this one out. Okay, so we're in standard tuning today, and I'm going to show you all the chords we're going to use in this song first. They're all pretty basic shapes. If you have them down already, you can click right here, or in the description there's going to be a link too that jumps you right to the first verse. So the chords we're using today are G major, C add 9, D sus 4, E minor 7, D slash F sharp, and these little G variations here, here, and here that we're playing in the pre-chorus. So a G major shape goes like this. Your first finger is on fret 2 of the A string. Your second finger is on fret 3 of the low E string. Your third and fourth fingers are on fret 3 of the B and high E strings. Strum all 6 strings. Nice. The next chord, C add 9. Just take your first 2 fingers and move them up a set of strings. Your first finger now is on fret 2 of the D string. Your second finger now is on fret 3 of the A string. Strum the A to high E strings. And that's a C add 9. D sus 4 or D suspended 4th goes like this. Your first finger now is on fret 2 of the G string. Your third and fourth fingers are still hanging out on fret 3 of the B and high E strings. Strum the A to high E strings. That's a D sus 4. The next chord, E minor 7, goes like this. Your first 2 fingers are on fret 2 of the A and D strings. Your third and fourth fingers are on fret 3 of the B and high E strings. And you strum all 6 strings. E minor 7. Nice. The next shape is a D slash F sharp. So it's a D major chord with an F sharp in the bass. Your first finger is on fret 2 of the low E string. Your second finger is on fret 2 of the G string. And your third finger is on fret 3 of the B string. Now you just want to strum the low E, D, G, and B strings. So to make that happen, have your first finger mute the A string and have your third finger mute the high E string. That way you can just strum all 6 strings and only hear those 4. Nice. And like I said, we have these little G variations up here. So, to make this shape, just take your first finger off from a regular G major chord. Have your second finger mute the A string. You don't want to hear that string. You just want to hear the low E, the D, G, B, and high E strings. Alright? Now you're also going to play this one, which is the same shape, just up 2 frets. So we're at 5, skip the A string, 0, 0, 5, and 5. And then we do it up here too, on fret 8. So it's 8, skip the A string, 0, 0, 8, 8. So this is going to be a G chord, this is some kind of A chord, and this is some kind of C chord. And those are all the chords that we're going to use. So we start the song right on the first verse. And the chord progression goes like this. I'll play it for you once and then break it down. So we go like this. That's the main chord progression. We play it twice before moving on to the pre-chorus. So the first chord is G, we saw that. We're going to switch to a D/F sharp on the second measure, on the upbeat of 2. So let's just start with that first chord and get that strum pattern down, because that strum pattern kind of dictates when we switch the chord. So it goes like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Or 1 and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4 and a, if we're using our 16th notes. So that's the main strum pattern. And when we hit the upbeat of 2 on the second measure, that's when we switch to that D/F sharp. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. See right there? That switched right on the upbeat of 2, which is in our strum pattern. 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Okay, so after we do that, we're on to an E minor chord, and we're just going to play that chord for 2 measures, so 2 times through our strum pattern. Nice. After that, we're on to our C add 9 chord. Play that for 1 measure. And then on to a D sus4 chord. Again for 1 measure. And then we go and do this. So we go G to C add 9, back to G to D/F sharp. We're switching it a little later than our previous switch inside the measure. So just listen to it one more time and try to catch it. G, C add 9, G, D/F sharp. All right. I'll play it for you again the whole way through and then talk about the strumming a little bit more, because we're doing some palm muting too, and including some dynamics in the strumming, which is really cool. So here it is again. G goes to D/F sharp, goes to E minor. Hang out for 2 measures. We go to C add 9 for 1, D sus4 for 1, and then G, C add 9, G, D/F sharp. Okay, so on the first 6 measures, we're going to strum this with a sort of palm mute. So we're going to take this part of your hand, put it next to the bridge on the strings, so it has this muted kind of bassy sound. So that's how you're going to strum for that. But once you go into this part, the G, C add 9, G, D/F sharp part, you want to open up the sound, like bring it out a little bit. And then when we start over again the second time around, we just shut it right down and bring it all the way back down with a palm mute. Okay, so that adds some dynamics to our chord progression, which is really, really nice. Okay, the last time through the verse, here it is both times before we get into the pre-chorus. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, and then we go and play this. And then after that, we're into the chorus. So here's what's going on for the pre-chorus. We're going to play an open E 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Then we play the note C, which is fret 3 of the A string, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to a G note, which is on fret 3 of the E string, same thing, 4 times. And then we go to a D note. This is fret 5 of the A string, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And you play that 3 times around in total. So we're palm muting it, so it has that muted, bassy sound to it. And here it is, one more time, a little slowly. E goes to C, goes to G, and then D. Last time. And then we hit those chords, these G variations. We're going 3, 5, and 8. And it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's how the pre-chorus goes. Then we're on to the chorus. Here's how the chorus goes. So the chord progression for the chorus is E minor 7 to G, E minor 7 to G, E minor 7 to G, so we do that 3 times in a row, and then we play C add 9 to D sus 4. Same strum pattern from earlier. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So each measure is going to have that strum pattern in it. Again, towards the end, lift off of your palm mute so you can have some openness to the sound before you drop it back down again for the next verse. And also, too, you might want to do some of these things. You can do them here or in the verse as well. Hammer on your first finger on the C add 9 or the D sus 4 chords. So just make the chord shape without your first finger, hammer on while you're strumming, preferably after the first strum. That'll give it some more character as you're going through these chords. Okay, so we just finished the chorus. After that, we're on to the next verse. It's going to be the same exact way we played it earlier. Then we have another pre-chorus. We're playing those bass notes and those G-shape variations. After that, we have another chorus. Same thing we just played. So essentially, we're starting over from the beginning. And then after the second chorus, like we usually do, we have a bridge. So there's nothing really drastically different in the bridge. We're just kind of speeding up this chord progression. So we're going to go E minor 7, C add 9, G, D sus 4. E minor 7, C add 9, G, D sus 4. That's the chord progression for the bridge. After the bridge, you're going to play another chorus. E minor 7 goes to G 3 times in a row. C add 9. goes to D sus4. End on a G. And that's how the song goes. So if you need to see how it sounds the whole way through, you can click the link here for the playthrough. I'll play from beginning to end for you, and you can follow along if you like. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button too for more lessons just like this one. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. My name is Shawn. Thank you, and I'll see you next time with another one.